Hi folks, welcome again to the Battle for the Seven Kingdoms, one last time this week. So there will be a decider now between Superduck's fan club and Queen Elizabeth's bastards. It's 1-1. So this is the last remaining match in the semi-finals. The other one was won by win by 5, so they await the winner of this one. And the pairing is, well, arguably the best player of this tournament so far, Jing, undefeated in 6 games against Rupert. Let's see Rupert's stats. Rupert's stats not that great, but he did win the decider in the last one against Poland is coming. So let's see if he can do it again under pressure. I will join the voice channel on Discord for anyone that wants to commentate. There we are. And we can have a look at the decks before the game starts. Let's just double check. Okay, it's open but hasn't started yet. So we have Bara Free Companies, the deck that was King of Swiss at Dalek. And this deck is incredibly strong against certain types of decks. So if you want to do challenges, then your big characters will get nailed by Corain, and he stands and the warships stand, and he does it in multiple phases, and then you have nothing basically, and Robert doubles down on that, leaves everything nailed. So it's yeah, it's quite difficult to deal with. And there is also the Prince of the Narrow Sea, only 2 copies. I think the Stark deck had 3, and you can even nil something in the plot phase and save your characters from resets. So that's all pretty strong. However, the deck it's up against is, well, does 2 different things basically. It can play the challenges. It did against me in round 1, where I thought I survived all the aggro kind of, but it got me just with Tormund and Victarion doing challenges with Renown, and it has all the stands, so Queensguard and Plaza of Pride, so you need to kneel quite a lot if the opponent can stand. But the other part, of course, is the extreme aggro this deck does. So it has 3 Ramses and 3 Recruiters, like in the previous game. This one also has 3 Yorens that you need to deal with. There's Eden Pain to kill all the Chuds. And yeah, the worst thing possibly for Bara, there's also an additional political disaster here. So Econ, you can get the Iron Bank, but all the warships that Corain needs to control the board, difficult to have that. And of course Morgulis is in both decks, so I don't know. I can imagine a situation where Bara gets the board and controls it and wins, but I think it could be difficult. To see how it goes. Hasn't quite started yet. Are we ahead of time? No. Okay. So should start any second. Yeah. I don't know. We had quite a few of these free companies in the tournament, and we played against one, and the testing did not go well. The deck proved to be extremely strong, and we could beat it about a third of the time, I think, only with a very strong Lenny Reigns. So
Yeah, I found that as long as they were scoring early, Lenny Reigns actually struggled, even though we have a lot of cancels. Corain can actually work in the phases where you don't have gold, so.
yeah, but the overall results, honestly, they're not that impressive. Every Bara team has one, but hasn't been winning everything. So I guess it's
Maybe other teams are good. I
yeah.
joke.
I think also, I mean, it's not an easy deck probably to play. Let's be honest, and it's not good in every single matchup. And I think this kind of aggro, we beat it with Lenny basically by aggroing it. We couldn't really beat it by Cersei doing Indrik challenges, stuff like that. We had to do the kill effects that Lenny has to beat it. And I think aggro can get it, especially, I mean, if it's backed up by political disaster as well.
Yeah, political is gonna hurt.
I think there's a good chance here for Night Watch, but I've been wrong before. I've called these Bara games against aggro tough, and they've come through quite a few. Francis has survived a lot in this tournament so far. But this time it's Jing. He is a tough one. This is the decider. Once again, it's 1-1. Yeah, Sir William Wells annoyed me when I played against this. Won the game almost single-handedly towards the end, where I had the position to turn it around. And on the other side, it's a duped Vargo. Well, can't underestimate dupes. They could be key.
Yeah, I find William Wells is now, I think every uniting the realm deck is like on William Wells, right?
Yeah, he's a bit much, probably. I mean, he kills himself, so you're not going to have multiple copies usually, unless, well, you could have two, like you
I
have two
actually think that
Yumis.
this particular Night's Watch deck, this is the one that was played in Stalek. I think that actually had two of them,
Yeah,
just to
but
see more reliably.
because this
And this
deck
is,
has the tar cards, right, where you throw dead dupes away for.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's everywhere. Why wouldn't he be? He's just so efficient. Don't have to kill him.
Yeah, I said
If you
like if
never kill
you have
him,
agenda, sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
If you have an agenda that allows you to have one copy of this guy, I think you always just take him.
Yeah, I was going to say if you don't kill him, he's like a House Day Knight, so that's the worst thing, the worst case scenario, right? He's a Bicon with 2 strength. It costs you 2 if you never trigger him, but you do usually find a great moment to use his ability. We played one, of course, in our uniting deck, and he was good in one of the games for sure. So who won initiative? Mauler won it. Okay, so Jing not going first on purpose. Let's see. He has the gold for Elin Payne into Ramsey, I think.
But then you don't use Great Call right away. Like. Oh, wait. Hidden Pen first, yeah. I guess. I mean, that would be a brutal start.
Okay, so Eric's here. If he's knelt, it's not the best. And Bara does
There's a
kneel a bit.
Sten,
But there's
and
also
there's a
Harrenhal.
Harrenhal.
So now I mean, you can play Salador Sun, yeah, but then Harrenhal just kills him.
Yeah, I think Harrenhal doesn't need to actually kneel, right? I made that mistake yesterday when I was thinking that Smith could be.
Yeah, it doesn't actually. I mean, here it doesn't work because Jing is first player anyway. But you're right. Even if he wasn't, I mean, and Salador-san kneels it. Okay, it's still good because you get 4 gold. But then you can still trigger Harrenhal.
Mm.
4 gold left. There is some stuff for 4 gold. Card in Shadows. Yeah, and here is that situation now. You have to think, how do I get rid of this stupid Harrenhal?
Yeah.
What can I play? What's the weakest character I can play that's still going to get rid of this Harrenhal for me? There is close call, I think, right? Usually there is in this Bara free companies.
Well, they did take away one plot to put in the burning the book, so I don't know which one.
Yeah, can't blame him for thinking. This causes me the most thinking time basically as well whenever I'm stuck with Harrenhal. And here is where, of course, going second is not so fun.
So they do have a close call. Salmons is the one part that's missing.
Okay, he does have this. So free round to get around Harrenhal. If it's Salvador Sun, that's great. Yeah, he will need it and get gold. Can marshal more stuff, and then next time you can marshal your wily smugglers and kneel Harrenhal and always get 4. Ooh. Well, all 3.
Yes, but no sheep for him, right? So he can't do anything right now.
Yeah, but I wonder, all 3. That feels so bad if you get him marched or Ramsed, but he at the moment he is super protected. And Nightwatch doesn't necessarily want to do stuff now with Late Summer Fist. Not the worst for Baratheon.
They saved 4 gold, so I don't know what can come from shadows. Other than Queensguard, of course. I mean, if there is Queensguard, then I would just consider doing some challenges with Eric.
Do you want to give 2 cards away?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. I feel like this might be defended. There's no. It looks like there's a lot of claim stock, but really, you don't want to take Vargo's dupe because you need him duped, and you don't want to take the extra dupe from Sarador either. And if you take the reducer, then it's all high costers that you definitely don't want to get marched or Ramsed.
I would take 1 dupe from Sarador if I had to.
I
No,
think
Sarador, Crane.
I defend this one and lose the other challenges. Okay. Once the cards. That's a legitimate choice.
I think I could have bestowed Vargo just to have enough strength that he doesn't get intimidated.
Yeah, might have to. Might be waiting for the Iron Bank later.
Yeah, but you have another opportunity for Iron Bank, I guess.
I wonder if there's a Balerion available, because he does have ambush gold. He's a bit annoying. I mean, 3 companies and 3 unbridled, they are a bit too fast for him, but he can still be annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing some Targaryen decks lately, and it's the most annoying when he starts taking off the gold from Astapor. Is there any Duharis for either of them, actually?
I don't think so.
Honestly, not looking too good right now for Night's Watch.
So, what was the intrigue claim? Am I blind? Begging Brother was pillaged. And
There
then...
was no, he made a military challenge and then defended intrigue.
Okay. Oh, that's Mauler's challenges, second player, sorry. Yeah, okay. Thought Jing was winning intrigue on the attack. I guess we're going to have... Oof. Okay, March. That's not an... I guess he wants to Ramsey then, or what?
Or Joran even.
Hmm. Yeah, Joran's pretty nice. Must have something in hand that's really good here. I was going to say maybe he's going to play one of those games where he does challenges again with Renown like he did against me, but now it looks like one of those destructive cards is available.
But you do have to merge the dupe with Sunday or okay, William Wells goes.
Not super pleasant to lose him. It would be better to march one of those instead of the reducer and then you take the other. Okay, if Joran's played, what happens?
Which one?
Oh, and he gets Econ as well. Now Herrenholz is there.
Yeah. Harrenhal continues to be a problem, and maybe even the cat comes in to get rid of that gold, but I don't know. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, come on. Sacrifice the Econ to do that, but that hurt so much. One Begging Brother in play would have stopped all of this happening. All of it. But no dupes, so Morgulis on both sides, as we know.
Well, one dupe and
Um,
one dupe on the other side.
Miss Sunday, okay. Okay, can't Harrenhal him very
Oh,
well.
that's a good one to play into Harrenhal, actually.
Yeah. Not horrible. Not horrible at all
Think you kill
for
him.
Rupert after Joran and Ramsey. Still, there's still a game, and he has Morgulis.
Yeah, with Iron Bank there, he can do many tricks with Davos. Just keep marshalling him. I mean, tricks, just and he uses him.
He
There's
has
no double march in Uniting, right?
no, just the one in this one. He has dupes for locations as well. So for political disaster, Iron Bank, Moondor, and then additional econ after that. So very strong econ. So needs to have a good siege preparations at some point. And see if there's a game. Lots of stand for Jing still here, but it costs him cards. Now Corain can, I'm surprised he hasn't already, kneel one guy and Plaza.
I think he wants to use Mundor, right?
What's it going to get? So what's the condition? Printed
Well, it will
strength
get
reroll.
Joran. Joran basically can't go into the challenge now.
Yeah. I don't think he necessarily is meant to go into challenges, Joran. You can usually leave him. But yeah, that's actually pretty nice.
This one, so you can kill your own guy.
Do you? Depends if you're going to Murkulis or not. And what the card in hand is, the cards in hand are. Okay, nothing that important, it seems. Rose Road, yeah, that's super expendable.
Mhm.
Might also be thinking that.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you can't really push military now unless you use a plaza to stand the other guy.
when I woke discarded, I guess that wasn't going to do much. I was going to say, he might be thinking that brand the builders were triggering, I'm not sure actually. But there is no warships if raid gets spent. Ooh, that's one of the key cards as well, pillaged. Guess in this matchup, to return something, keep losing initiative and then returning your characters and leaving those duped coins and stuff alone, it's not really the thing you want to do. So doing military next when there is no chance to discard Davos from hand. But I think now you have to take the dupe, right? Anyway.
Is there another march?
Ooh, okay,
No.
risking this. I mean, there's one card in hand, so the
Yeah,
odds of
probably
getting
siege
Ramsey.
preparation next round for Night's Watch.
Mm-hmm. Brand the Builder not triggered, so
Yeah, I'm thinking Murgulis next round
well,
for Rupert.
gets rid of the power from Eric.
Yes.
Joren is permanently dead, but then Saradar Sun is dead for a while as well. And of course, no
And the
more
Night's
Korean
Watch
dupes.
plays return, so maybe you return to the fields now. I don't know.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, so all Jorens, all Koreans have already been seen. So once Rupert plays the Murgulis, then Jing can also play Murgulis, and for sure Korean's gone. Unless he, in the meantime, gets the other copy of the attachment.
Mm.
And post Morgulis, there is still that Harrenhal, you know.
Yeah, but there's still gonna be Davos, which is a good one to have against Harrenhal.
Mm-hmm. Now, do we go siege prep or return?
Yeah, I mean it's difficult because if there's no Murgulis,
Yeah,
yeah, then you're a bit stuck. But okay, I mean
a sec.
you have to turn
Saladon.
them now because father's gonna return Yoran and get this guy back. So
Yeah, depends. I mean, if there is a unique that Mother has in play. Okay.
I mean there's gonna be Korean presumably.
Yeah, but Ramsey, if Ramsey is played, then might not be
Yeah.
anything. But okay, he's not taking that chance. Obviously, it's not in hand. So that's fair enough. Joren's there to be replayed. I mean, you can play him here, and it's a disaster if there's no unique.
Yeah, for sure.
Was that the
There's
last card, or
Ramsey.
did he top deck that?
Hmm. Well,
And now it's not only getting a unique; it's getting a unique and surviving military claim.
I mean again that was gonna come back. Presumably, right?
You can double play Davos,
Yeah, yeah.
but he's not surviving military claim,
No,
right?
I don't think he's gonna trigger Harrenhal and Davos. I
No,
mean,
it's
why
not
would
worth
you?
it. But if he did, hypothetically, you can play another Davos afterwards.
Oh, he does.
Okay.
That to me is a mistake.
Maybe he is looking at political disaster as one of the plots that have to be played. Ah, but now you're not winning military.
I
Should
don't
have
think that
killed
was a
this guy.
good play for Night's Watch.
Well, we'll see.
I mean, you are still potentially winning. I mean, you do power with both of them.
Three companies still standing though. Can save Fickle Bannerman from switching control. Okay, he's not even worried. He's just going to do intrigue to get rid of the last card first. Begging brother, key card. There is Econ, but couldn't get it into play with that Harrenhal, forcing him to double Davos, I guess. Now this needs to be... Okay, he's losing power, will get rid of the gold, and then he's winning military on defense. Failed to apply claim. Okay, doesn't matter, I guess. There's nothing to take. And now Davos returns, and he has to take Eric with him, unless you're looking at Morgulis, I guess.
I'm thinking he returns Missandei.
Is jing going to save?
He probably has the automatic dupes because there was no window.
There we are. So political disaster. And it's Davos against two cards. Yeah, if he found a dupe for Eric in the meantime, I guess then father would return him, but still. There's some chance. Jing still has to play Morgulis also. And then Mauler, whatever he gets now, and afterwards he plays his siege preparations presumably, or close call.
Yeah, and Nightwatch also has siege prep.
Also feels like the thing that's coming next.
Mm-hmm.
Are we done with Ramses and Jorens now?
And played now. I doubt it.
Come on.
Yeah.
This was statistically unlikely, I would say. We've seen so many. We've seen two Ramses, and now that's the second Joren, and he hasn't played any draw yet.
Yeah.
That's
Hi, Connor.
That's costly.
Oh, but that's a mistake.
Ooh. He overlooked that one. Yeah. Should have done a challenge with Davos first at least.
Yeah. That's a big mistake.
Yeah, even if it was on his own side for Morgulis, then you choose not to save Davos, and then Davos is out of rotation. That works better, but now he's not. He's going to trigger forever and keep coming back with his power icon. Did that just maybe give a chance now to Baratheon here? Nightwatch still has card advantage, but there's nothing in play, and Bar has all the econ to play anything after siege prep. Robert's still alive. I mean, everything's alive, to be fair.
Does Bara have any draw? I mean, he has siege prep. That's all.
Barring Nightwatch doesn't rush with siege prep there.
I mean, that's only two econs, so it's not gonna have a... Not gonna empty hand, really.
Yeah, the question is, what does he pin? Which plot does he pin? Oh, okay. Morgulis or siege prep? Don't usually want to pin Morgulis. Now what can
I
come
think he's
in?
now gonna try to do the 2 challenges with Victarion.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, Imri.
Well, Plaza's gonna stand him, but
Yeah, but then
then
he can't do 2 challenges to get 2 power on him to be savable for, you know.
no, but next time he can
Yeah, but
intimidate
then next
Davos
round,
here.
what?
Do you claim Davos or do you claim the reducer? Davos keeps coming back. And the
Yeah,
Iron Back.
Nikon's gonna be really good with that
Yeah.
Iron Bank, I think.
But he then will intimidate the power icon. Well, he's going to do that now anyway. Because that was defended. There we are. I mean, he was always going to intimidate whoever wasn't claimed. So Davos stays. Now who's triggering siege prep?
Well, there's only one siege prep to trigger.
Yes. So Mauler successfully triggers it. Has the cards. And now I don't know. Do you really want Murgulis pinned? Well, it will hit whatever is not duped in round 7.
Is that Queen's Guard still around?
It's in hand.
No, it's in Discord, but I don't know if there's another one in hand, but okay, it is. Sorry. And Oathkeeper.
But nothing
Gonna
for
find something nice.
Great Hall to reduce. Yeah, but now we might have to take... now he might have to spend the power if Victarion can defend himself.
I mean, surely he can intimidate enough.
I don't know.
Oof, and Robert.
Duped. Yeah. Bara's in the game. Well, in the game, I would say. Can't intimidate them all. Although it's... Oof. You could just defend military with everyone.
No, I mean, oh yeah, for
Because you
that.
don't want to claim Begging Brother, do you? Or actually you might. Yeah, you don't. It's there to cancel Victarion on the Morghulis turn. Okay. Think you should have let Missandei go to hand at that time. Although the big turnaround was the Moondor play. So he stands, still has Plaza, still has Queen's Guards. And the stealth is gone, so okay, Victarion's here. But he can't really be saved. Couldn't trigger Outkeeper to get the cat. Doesn't have gold anyway. And he also triggers Siege Prep. Okay. Still 9-2. Yoren's dead, Ramsey's alive, but only one copy. Ironback still going very well, so Victarion will now die. Davos will go back to hand and Robert is still there. And Morghulis is pinned. Mauler goes first now to hit the attachments.
I mean, he would have hit the attachments anyway, right?
No, if Morghulis triggered first, they would go back to hand.
Oh, yeah, sure. But also probably don't want to risk Ramsey, right? That's my thinking.
Yeah, and he has claim. Now the dupes. Now you really want to go wide more than than dupe Robert. Let's see if he has additional characters. Because now the threat really is marched. He's not getting killed again, I think. Yeah, the Davos caused a lot of problems.
Could Robert not have kept the locations now before?
Jing didn't spend any. He just spent the
Oh,
Queen's
okay.
Guard.
I see.
What else does he have? This guy. Looking good now for Bara. Looking very good. Why Saraaa is not bestowed? He has so much on the Iron Bank. Davos still there, right? Yeah, I should have found a way to have Davos on his side when he was getting killed. So that was out of circulation. But Bara still kind of survived this pretty well. And ooh, Ilin. Yeah, now with Begging Brothers gone, he was kind of a chance next round to clear the chards away maybe. Yeah. Who should have, in hindsight, had siege prep pinned rather than Morghulis, because now it's going to be so difficult to get back into this game. So there's now we don't know. Okay, gets rid of the Iron Bank finally, so the Econ's gone for Bara. Bara has a board already though. We don't know of any more Queensguards and Ilins available to clear the chards into some kind of march. If there's even time for that. And now Great Holznelt, he plays the big Econ plot. Difficult to believe that he couldn't really finish off this Baratheon deck after playing 2 Ramses and 2 Yorens. Bara had
I
absolutely
think it all
nothing.
stems from that one mistake with putting Yoren into the challenge.
Yeah, but Yoren and Davos were both restrained, so neither could do a challenge. But if Davos did it, you can't kill him
I mean, that was
because
good, but you let Davos do it, yeah.
yeah, so that was the play, and Yoren should have stayed there in theory. Pretty sure it's over now. And it will be Queen Elizabeth's Bastards against Win by 5 in the final. So both favorites going out in the top 4. Well, but let's wait. He
Yeah.
has 10 gold to work with.
Don't think that's doing so much at this point.
Well, that's one recruiter. Take one character, and you get another recruiter, take another character, and then you marshal some kind of Missandei or something.
Sunday, I think, is dead.
Yeah, or Mr. William Wells or whatever. Elin, but no, Queensguard on him now. Otherwise there would have been gold actually, if Queensguard didn't fly out last time. And Plaza is conveniently nailed because Sarador is back. Yeah, he played Return to the Fields that one time into the Father, where he had Saldor on his side. I mean, there is close call, right? We said. But
Yes, for Bara.
killing the unique Baratheon characters that basically make this deck work at some point, somehow, would have been something he needed to do, I guess. Oof. Did not want to lose that. Because next round Ilin kills, if you go first, kills maybe 2 with Plaza, and then you Ramsey again. And by the way, this one does not have mutinies. And Robert's ability will be potentially painful. Let's see what the situation is once we get to the standing phase. Might want to just trigger that King's Gate as well. Although now Econ's gone, but still. Might be considering that. It has a pretty good board. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere at the moment, and depends what the 2 cards are, of course.
What's Robert keeping nailed? Reduce, I mean, recruiter and
Queen's
the
guards
guy,
are
or
gone, so maybe I'd consider just leaving Plaza knelt.
maybe.
Or yeah, I guess you could keep Ilin knelt and then Plaza stands him once.
There's 2 Queen's Guards in this card pile, so there's another one still potential to come. But I think it's gone for a Night Torch. Either way.
Keeps the Chad's knelt, that's the one option I did not mention, but it's not looking too bad, honestly. Banning stops Desert Raider, but it's not like he can keep doing it now, it's 12 power. Well, not good enough. Not good enough even to survive the round, I think. Okay, stops the strength. I don't think that's going to make any difference. He had another Yoren. Yeah. I mean, he was going to die for Morghulis anyway. Even if he would never went into a challenge. Mundor is not the first. It's not plan A for this deck. It's just a bonus because Korain can need it on demand, and there's Bright as well. I think.
And especially also to get the initiative losses when you need them.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
think.
Yeah. I think the Stark deck maybe had one copy, or did have two. This one has additional copies. But,
I don't know if Stark had one or two, I think. But I think
sometimes
it was.
you go in the entire game without that coming into play, but here it was very nice actually.
It had the one, actually.
Jing overlooked Mundar, I think, otherwise wouldn't have played into that, especially not with Davos still standing. Would have done challenge first, even if he wanted to put your
Yeah, I think that's what did it, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if he kept them alive, they played Morghulis, then Davos dies, Yoren dies. But Bara, honestly, after Siege Prep, came back pretty strongly with characters. So I don't know how long you can keep the pressure up. I mean, he played 2 Yorens and 2 Ramses and still was not completely over. That's the thing. At some point you run out if you don't kill everything. And Siege Prep and Iron Bank are 2 very nice answers. This deck. Yeah, it was looking good for Knights, which really was. But well played from Baratheon. Okay, that's it. That's it for top 4. Let me show you now. Then they're going to take forever to update it, but Queen Elizabeth's Bastards, one of my potential picks for this tournament, meets Win by 5 in the final, another one of my potential picks. So had both of these teams in the top 4 basically, and not a surprise at all. Although Win by 5 did only just get in by strength of schedule in the last place, but we did last year as well, and we got to the final. So will history repeat itself is the question. So it's Bara against Targaryen, and we can't say anything in advance because the Targaryen decks are extremely different from one another, and they have good and bad matchups, and it will depend hugely, I think, on how the matchups work out in this one. Will be very interesting to see. Yeah, Americans mostly here, so if they play at some weird night times, then I can't stream that. If they play earlier, I'll try to make an effort so that we have the final covered, but no promises. It depends on the schedule. Otherwise, I hope, of course, someone else can cover it. Okay. So there we are. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll get the rest of the videos uploaded and edited. Some still have to be edited in the coming day or two, and then we can all look forward to the final next week. So thank you for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye bye.